Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we get moving, I did want to say that I am currently recording you guys on my brand new camera. I love her or him. I haven't decided. I haven't named him yet, but I got myself a new camera. I don't know if I'll make a video or anything like that about it, but my old camera was my phone, and it was basically always dying and overheating, and I'm just so happy to like have this, and I'm so grateful to be able to afford it. Anyway, as you can see by the title and what we're about to do, I am going to show you how I use my B6 and some inserts to plan. A plan for work specifically. I will admit that I have not yet found planner piece specifically with these inserts, and I'm thinking of changing them up for something that's like because they're a week on 2 pages, and I'm thinking of trying a week on 1 page. So before I switched it up, I really did want to have a video of it. So I also have never really introduced you guys to my TN. I bought this on the Foxy Fix unofficial buy sell trade. I set it up with a TN kit from Scribble Prints Co. So I've got actually six inserts in here in total, but we are going to work on insert number 2, which is my weekly insert. Let me grab this, and we are planning. Let me just grab the insert out of here real quick. So this is my weekly insert. It is a printable insert from Jesenia's Printables. Before I decided on what I was going to use, I really wanted to use Printables to see what I liked, because yes, this costs money, but definitely not as much. So let's open the sucker up. So I'm going to be honest, I didn't plan last week. Hold on, I'm grabbing date dots. And I was a little bummed about it because you know, I was doing so well, but honestly, like, I didn't even plan in my Erin Condren until like Wednesday, and it was just a whole week. So normally I would like skip that week, but because these are inserts, I really don't need to. So let me figure out what dates it is, and I can use my phone. In case you're wondering, this is the current state of my phone. Poor thing. So the week I am planning for is August 6th through the 12th. So these are date dots. I actually don't know what shop they're from. I found them while I was cleaning. They're foiled. And I'll talk about the kit I'm using in a second. I just want to put the dates down first. So like I said, these are printable inserts from Jesenia's Printables. I'm a fan of them as like a concept, but in terms of what like I need, I think they're just a little bit too much. Like, I don't think I need week on 2 pages, which is good to know. Great. So how I usually plan in these inserts is using kit leftovers. So if you don't watch my plan with me, I used to do a very much a no white space look, and I've recently switched over to more of a white space look in which I don't use my checklists. I'll use a few in the sidebar, as you can see here, but in the main spread I don't use them every day, which means these are left over. Now I could switch to just getting kits without like mini kits, but they don't ever have enough half boxes and quarter boxes, and I always now felt guilty about still getting full kits because I felt like I was wasting stickers. But now, since I plan this way, I don't have to feel like that because I use the leftovers. So this is a kit from Station Stickers. It was called Delilah. I used it in my planner and loved it. The first sheet are these icons. This is actually page 5. Page 2 is the full boxes page. There were only 8 full boxes and I used all of them. We have some checklists. This is all out of order. Some checklists, but the weekly ombre I didn't use. Headers. Little things. Some washi. So, I'm going to start by putting down a weekend banner. I do my best not to work weekends. When I first started this job, let's zoom in a tad bit. Oh, that's so nice. When I first started this job last year, and even a little bit like at the start of this year, I had a habit of working all the time. And I kind of burnt myself out pretty early. And I know I'm going to get super busy near the end of the year when things ramp up. So I'm just trying to, like, I'm sorry, that's me getting a notification. But I'm taking scissors and I'm chopping these guys down. I think I'm going to go with 3 hearts. But like during the week I'll work late. Like today, I got to work at like 9:30. I don't clock in because I'm salaried, and I didn't leave until 7 o'clock, and that's a pretty typical day. So like I'll work throughout the week and I'll put in the hours I need to, but I will do my darndest, or try my darndest, to not have to work weekends so I can attempt to have a life. So I'm just gonna put these suckers down here at the bottom. So that's all to say, the reason I just put a weekend banner down is because there's not really any plans that I know of, and besides that, the only thing I use my these inserts for on the weekends, the very few times that I do, is just to like mark when certain things happen. So like if somebody makes a request of me on a Sunday, a lot of times I'll reply and let them know like, hey, I'm not gonna get to it until Monday, and I like to keep track of what I do. I'm just kind of going in like forwards and backwards order since I only need this for Monday through Friday. So what I do with this is I do like either a to-do list or a top priorities list for that day, or things I have to get done that day but don't have like a specific time. I just like this. So the reason I didn't use orange is because I also pulled these out. These are from Simply Gilded. They are the classic mini bows. I hauled them in my most recent haul, which I don't know if has gone live yet, but I thought they were a pretty good match with this spread. Like this one's a little off, but you won't tell. So I've done this before with these because, you know, there's not enough headers, and even if there were enough headers in the kit, they take up a lot of space, and when you have these small boxes, it's not ideal. So I love these guys. They are fantastic. So I also brought out a washi card to cut them with. I got this washi card from Scribble Prints Co. and I'm not a huge fan of it. It's thinner than I thought it would be. Like, it's thinner than a normal washi card, and it's not the greatest quality. It was just nearby. Which, you know, I'm glad that she's branching out into different things like washi and all things like that, but I found that, I don't know, when I'm buying from Scribble Prints Co., I just expect the quality to be high, and so far with all these new things, I haven't found that to be the case. These are brand new rolls. Like, I just unpacked them when I was prepping for this video, so I was having issues finding the end. And the accent foil color for the kit was gold, so I was a little limited in what I could grab in terms of washi because I don't want to mix metals. And luckily, these beautiful classic mini bows are gold. I'd love to have the 10 and 15 millimeter versions of these guys. Complete the whole family. Okay. The fact that like these pages break apart like this is one of the big issues I have with inserts in general that aren't like ring bound or something, because I'm just not used to it. And don't come at me, but I am one of those people that like wastes the edge of the washi because, oh no, I don't know why, I just do. So like, I just wasted this whole end piece. I bought some other washi recently, and it just kind of reminded me how good the quality of Simply Gilded washi is. Okay, so we got those in there, and it looks great. Just great. What do I want to do next? Let's not do the sidebar just yet. I want to do that one last. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in some things. First of all, Monday, supposedly, I'm supposed to launch this thing that I've been working on for a while. I don't think it's going to happen. There have been so many delays, but just in case it happens, I'm going to grab just a piece of patterned washi near the top, and I'll write just on the pattern washi and this icon. Mondays we also have our staff meetings. I'll just put an asterisk because I can turn it around. And that's so far all I know for Monday. Tuesday, the only thing I need to put down would be my to-do list. I need to remember to send out a very important email on this day. And then two things I'm putting in. One is I host like office hours basically. So I'm actually going to use that orange color. I don't mind using it. And then in the evening I'm hosting a webinar or training session or whatever. Nothing too special for Thursday. Friday, basically my supervisors at corporate have like office hours in case I want to chat with them. But I have a weird meeting scheduled at the same time. I didn't schedule it. My boss has to be at the meeting and he's like, I don't want to be there alone, so you have to come with me. But basically these guys want to pitch a product to us that's going to be super duper expensive. And in the so like they sent us like their demo version, and in the meantime I took their demo version, reverse engineered it, and built it myself. And I'm like, well, we can do it for free, and they're gonna be upset when I show them that. So I just put down a piece of washi and another icon. That really is what my week looks like. Last time I didn't use this section at all. I definitely put in some top priorities and habits. Yeah, I really don't know what to do with this section because I don't really like plan for next week like that. So let's do the sidebar. So this is one of the times when it'd be really convenient to have, I'm going to zoom out just a wee bit. It'd be really convenient to have the large versions of this for the sidebar, but alas, I do not. So the header is this color. And I also don't have any whiteout left, so you can kind of see through the bows. It has been on my to-buy list for a while, but I keep forgetting. So I'm going to put down a this week header. I do my best to do this, but honestly, it's not really necessary. It's just tracking my work hours. I'm a salaried employee, so I'd never have to like clock in and out. Back when I worked my hourly job, back in the dark times last year at the hotel, that's when I first started doing Plan With Me's. But I very diligently not only tracked my hours like in my planner, I took pictures of my pay or like my hour chart. I didn't trust my boss. The housekeeping staff warned me that he had a tendency to change timesheets when you weren't there and lots of other shady stuff. I'm really glad they sold the place and got out of the business because they were not great. But I was very diligent about keeping my hours, and not just that, like I worked like several different shifts a week and putting that in my planner, but now I work when I work, when I know what work I need to get done. What else do I want to put in the sidebar? So usually I would put in like a full box that's left over, but most kits, even my own kits, only really come with 8 full boxes. I don't have any half boxes left because I sometimes would put like a big half box or something. So what I will do is I'm just going to put in, I can just stack these. No, I don't like that. I'm just going to leave it blank for now. We'll see what I come up with. Honestly, guys, I know this was a short video. I mean, after editing, this will probably be like 15 minutes. But that's really it. Every day, if I have stuff, I'll fill it in. But I use like an online calendar, and I'll put in things I know I need to get done. I'll have top 3 priorities and habits. Those depend on the week. I haven't figured out what to use this section here for, and I don't really use the weekend, which is some of the things that are really pushing me to use something like a week on one page plus like a to-do list tracker, which I don't think is awful because the to-do list that's in like my B6 right now, which is one of my inserts, I'm not really using it because I have to flip back and forth. But that's it. I'm going to fill this in with whatever pen I have laying around. This looks about right. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm really excited to have a new camera to film on, which is one of the reasons I filmed this so early. I'm filming this several days before this week starts. But this is how I plan. I'd love to get insight on this. One of the things I've always struggled with ever since I started this job is finding a work planner that works for me. I'm pretty sure I've gone through 3 or 4 different planners. I started out with like an hourly planner. I went to a personal planner. Now I'm trying a TN. Like nothing's really working for me, so I would love feedback, see what you guys do, but other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.